Yer, what's goody, y'all? It's your boy Cameron. I'm back with another reaction video. Today we're reacting to Memphis man killed the guy who smacked him in the mall in front of his BM. Bragged on Facebook. Hey, listen, man. I'm not for bringing guns to fist fight. Understand? I don't care what situation. No, I do care what the situation is. If it's a simple interaction with you and an individual in the mall or on the street, whatever case may have you, and somebody smack you, whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Smack him up. Shake him up, rat him up, drop him on his head, do what you gotta do. Beat him up, fuck him up. I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Defend yourself. But when you bring a gun to a hand fight or a combat fight, I just don't agree with it. So before we get into this video, let me start off by saying may this individual rest in peace. My condolences go out to loved ones and anyone that may have been affected. Unfortunately, someone did die in the situation. We're going to start off by sending our prayers and condolences out to those that may have been affected. Before we get into this video, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe with the like button, turn on post notifications, and notified every time I post a video. Also, if you guys have any videos that you'd like for me to react to on social media sites, in the description below, feel free to send them in and I'll react to them. With that being said, let's get right into this video.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Oh.
I was gonna turn myself in, you know, this shit going on, bro. Nigga ain't wanna go turn himself in, but they already at both of my houses, bro. So, fuck it, might as well, gang. But shit, self-defense, you hear me? Self-defense, bro.
No, it might be, let's see.
Put your hands on me and think ain't shit gonna happen. Shine, John. Do not put your fucking hands on me, bro. Especially around my baby mama. That shit always.
Niggas want to act up for their girls.
Breaking news.
Sad.
We have breaking news in Cordova where police are investigating a deadly shooting in Wolf Chase Galleria.
Fam, when this situation first took place, I knew about it, but I didn't bring it to you guys' attention. But after finding out more information, I figured I'd give it to y'all. Now, first and foremost, for the people who swear up and down we only talk about our race, let me stop you right here. Because today, this story ain't about that at all. Today, we're talking about a young man who made a decision inside of a mall that changed everything. A man who allegedly took another man's life while walking with his baby mother. And instead of laying low, he went straight to Facebook Live, bragging about what he did, claiming it was self-defense. But within the last 24 hours, video has surfaced
Of course.
inside the mall. Some of the more information that I wanted to bring to you guys' attention. I figured after this, you guys would be able to help everyone come up with a decision on whether this was self-defense or not. Because after I did my digging, that's when things even came more complicated. The victim wasn't just a random person. This was a man who had recently been arrested for what police called a gunfight at an after-school program. A situation that had reportedly escalated into tension between Mexicans in an urban area. And when you check the victim's social media, the only pictures available is with firearms and cash or both. From the outside looking in, some people would say he lived in a world where you shoot first and ask questions later. Nonetheless, today we're going to walk through this story step by step, break down the suspect, the victim, the timeline, the motive, and the criminal history on both sides. And by the end of this video, fam, I want y'all to tell me, as mentioned, was this something that was bound to happen? Or was this something that never should have happened at all? But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it. Fam, today we're going to Memphis, Tennessee. And we're pulling up to a place a lot of you already know way too well. The Wolf Chase Galleria Mall. A mall that's supposed to bring a safe spot to shop, chill, grab food, bring your kids. But lately, it's been known for something completely different. And on this particular day, what happened inside the mall will leave everybody stunned. November 17, 2025, in Shelby County's world biggest mall with 120 stores, it was reported that one man was found dead at around 2:09 p.m. MPD reports that one victim was located and rushed to a local hospital in critical condition, but he didn't survive. The sole suspect took off in a white SUV and later went live.
I never understood that, why people want to do crime and they want to go on live. Like, the live is going to put money on your bail or bail you out of jail. They don't give a shit. They're going to send it in the news anyway. Which one to give them, the POV? A POV? or inside scoop on what's going on, you ain't gonna tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you smoked the nigga, but you ain't gonna tell him the real reason why. You just gonna say, I'm turning myself in. They gonna do what? Scream free you till it's backwards? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand this. Hey, you might as well have fun.
Hey man, yeah, look, I'm on the way to go turn myself in, bro. Yeah, on the way to go turn myself in. You know, this shit going on, bro. Nigga ain't wanna go turn himself in, but they already at both of my houses, bro. So
That's a good look for a self-defense case.
fuck it, might as well, gang. But shit, self-defense, you hear me? Self-defense, bro. Don't put your hands on me and think ain't shit gonna happen. Shine, John. Do not put your fucking hands on me, bro. Especially around my baby mama. That shit always. Anyway, bro, free
Niggas
me,
wanna act
man.
tough for their big moms.
Love y'all, bro. Love who
Just
love
beat
me.
his ass up.
Yeah, all that shit. Love. No cap.
So that was the suspect, identified as Yahir Meha, 22 years old. He was accused of shooting and killing 23-year-old Eric Sandoval. Before we talk about the details of the case, I want to briefly talk about Eric. In 2021, he was one of 3 individuals arrested and charged with criminal attempt, second-degree murder. Back in October 2021, an argument over a gun led to a shooting that injured 3 Memphis teens, one adult, outside an after-school program. The shooting erupted after 2 people approached a car where a person was selling drugs, police described in the affidavit. Police arrested a 19-year-old, who, as we mentioned, was Eric, in connection to that shooting. A witness told police that he saw 19-year-old Eric selling drugs out of a car belonging to one of the shooting victims. 2 of the other shooting victims, one police identified as a teen, and the other, who was identified as an adult, approached the car, and an argument over a gun began. Multiple people fired guns, police described. Police found 8 shell casings on the scene. Surveillance footage they reviewed showed the 19-year-old was one of the people firing shots. He was charged with 2 felony counts of criminal attempt, second-degree murder. 2 of the shooting victims were taken to a children's hospital, while the 3rd teen victim drove himself to the intersection of Graham before being treated at Regional 1 Hospital, according to Memphis police.
I'm going to show you these 2 suspects. There's actually 3 altogether charged in that quadruple shooting in front of Kingsbury High School earlier this week. Eric Sandoval, Stephen Austin, and a 17-year-old whose picture we do not have are now locked up for the crime. Investigators say a drug deal went bad, leading to a fight over a gun. 18-year-old Stephen Austin and an unidentified 17-year-old are now charged with attempted second-degree murder. Sandoval is charged with attempted second-degree murder tonight.
Now, Eric had a public defender, but it was during COVID, so he managed to still come home on probation due to the circumstances. Fast forward 4 years later, a week before Thanksgiving, while on probation, Eric confronted a man inside a local mall while he was with his baby mother. They left outside the store. You can instantly hear gunshots before the baby mom scream and run off.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, right? This video, I'm she's not, she used to this shit already. She not like, oh my God, frantic, none of that shit. She just like, oh, here we go again.
Now, according to court documents, y'all hearing Eric argue inside Village Mart store before stepping outside. When Eric allegedly punched Yahir, police said Yahir then pulled out a gun and fired multiple shots before running away, leaving his pregnant baby mother at the mall. Then after looking at dozens of pages of court documents, it shows that
Come on, nigga. Come on, son. You could at least grab baby mom. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you worried about, being disrespectful in front of baby moms, you know what I'm saying? You could at least grab her. You know what I'm saying? Bring her home, make sure she's safe and shit. You gonna leave her at the mall. Come on, son.
Has been in and out of the criminal justice system for years and still have active cases pending. And the crazy part is, fam, just last month in October, records show a Shelby County grand jury indicted him on 6 felony charges stemming from a November 2024 case. Those charges included theft, gun offenses, drug charges, and evading arrest. Court records also show that he allegedly faced similar charges over the past several years, many of which were later dropped. How he home, fam, your guess is good as mine. But even with that history, police said that he still was able to access a gun before Monday's shooting. While stores reopened Tuesday and foot traffic appeared normal, several shoppers said their sense of safety has changed.
At 4, the man charged with second-degree murder in the shooting at the Wolf Chase Galleria.
That explains why he's claiming self-defense, because he know he about to do some time. He know he ain't supposed to have a gun, so you definitely for sure going down for that. You understand? Number 2, you got pending cases open. You know you guys go to jail again. They definitely gonna fuck you up with that. You know what I'm saying? And you just trying to find a way, the easy way out, because you know you fucked up. That's why you screaming self-defense.
The mall facing a judge this morning. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Alex Coleman. April is on assignment. 22-year-old Yahir Mejia claims he fired the shots in self-defense and learns he could go to prison for decades. WREG's Jarita Patterson was in court and spoke with Mejia's defense attorney about where things currently stand.
For a man who had a lot to say on social media following a deadly shooting at the Wolf Chase Galleria Monday afternoon, proclaiming he shot in self-defense, he had very little to say Wednesday while facing a judge.
Sir, you're here charged with second-degree murder. Second-degree murder is a Class A felony. You face 15 to 60 years confinement should you be convicted of this offense. Do you understand?
His defense attorney, Brendan Hall, who represented him for previous run-ins with the law, indicated he will take on this latest case in which his client, Yahir Mejia, was officially charged with the killing of Eric Sandoval.
This case is obviously going to take some time to play out. There's a lot of video evidence that I haven't even seen yet.
We asked Hall about that video Mejia allegedly made moments after the shooting. The video, the Facebook, is that, you know, to his detriment?
Well, it could be. So mainly what happened in terms of the video, he surrendered himself to police. Obviously, it's not good when you have a client making video comments on the way to turn themselves into the police, but that's what we have here.
After driving away from the mall, the 22-year-old was en route to his Nutbush home where he was taken into custody. And lockup is where he remains and is where he has been isolated, his attorney told us. In fact, Mejia was even brought into court by himself without other inmates around.
I don't know. I don't know if that was in regards to his safety or others, but it is typical on a case like this that they will sequester the defendant and then bring them up by themselves.
The same way he came is the same way he left, by himself. Things are certainly moving quickly. Mejia has been ordered back to Judge Batchelor's courtroom Monday. For now, he remains in lockup unless he can pay that $500,000 bond. We'll certainly keep you updated. Reporting for your news leader inside the CJC, Jarita Patterson, WREG, News Channel 3.
Now, the question I got, right, is I don't know if y'all been down to Atlanta or, like, other states and shit where it's open carry, right? And I don't know if Memphis is open carry. But, like, in New York, we're not allowed to carry guns. No way, shape, or form. I mean, unless you got a license, you're an officer, law enforcement, or something of the sort, that you're allowed to carry a gun. And it's not allowed to leave your house. It's only allowed to go with you from your house to the range, your house to work, or it has to be locked in your house. You're not fully allowed to walk around with your gun on you wherever you go, on your waist, as a civilian. It's not allowed to happen. And I'm asking this question because it's another factor, right? In Atlanta, when you go to the malls and shit, the shit say, no carry zone. Like, you're not allowed to carry a gun. Now, me not being from them, I'm like, why the fuck is somebody bringing a gun into the mall? So now, if that mall says no carry zone, again, which I don't know if that's, you know, an open carry state, that's another reason why your ass going to jail. Because you shouldn't have the gun inside the mall. So, honestly, you already buried, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you say, self-defense, none of that. You already committed crimes to, you know, to that self-defense, so.
Scheduled court appearance is set to be a report date. This is a time for the state and the defense to inform the court on just where things stand.
And the real fact is this. A felon who was indicted just a month prior on 6 felonies had committed a murder. Whether it's self-defense or not, I'm not a judge, and I guess I'll leave that for you guys, fam. But after breaking this down, going through the footage, the background, the criminal history, the Facebook posts, and the moments leading up to that shooting inside Wolf Chase Galleria, one thing is clear. This wasn't two strangers bumping into each other at the mall. This was pressure, ego, lifestyle, and choices colliding in a split second. We looked at the suspect. We looked at the victim, a man who had just been arrested at an after-school program after a so-called gunfight during a botched drug deal that sparked tension between amigos and the Mexican community. We even looked at the social media trail that both sides left behind. Now it's your turn, fam. Do you feel like this was a situation that was bound to happen based on how both of these young men were living? Or do you believe this could have been avoided long before it even reached the mall? Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today, I'll catch you guys.
So as I was gonna say before, right? First and foremost, rest in peace to this kid. At the end of the day, he lost his life. So I want to send my condolences out to his family because those are the ones that gotta feel it. At the end of the day, he was definitely was living a reckless lifestyle. So you know, you live by that gun, you die by the gun. That's the way it goes. So you was out there shooting at people, and unfortunately, you thought you was macho man and tough guy, and wanted to approach somebody without your shit and got shot. Now, when it comes down to certain situations, right, I feel like you can't approach a man in a certain environment. Like, I know for sure a nigga's not gonna let you bitch him in front of his girl. Baby mother, sister. That man defense comes into play. You understand? So if you think that you about to hit somebody or say whatever you want to say to that man in front of somebody he loves or hit somebody he's protecting, you got another thing coming to you. So I think already that was the first thing that was the first wrong thing to happen. Number 2, y'all got it running, you understand? And bro clearly know that y'all got it running, y'all got beef or whatever case may have you, and you're known for carrying guns. We're not about to play these games. We're about to sit up here and play with you. I know what I said in the beginning. But what I said in the beginning means exactly what I said. I still stand on that. But now it's a different situation because now he's known for carrying guns. I'm not thinking twice to play with you. I'm saying I'm not about to sit up here and wait for you to come back and shoot at me because you lost the fight. I'm about to severely whoop your ass. Times has changed, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't know if Memphis has an open carry open carry law. I don't know if they have that. So, and nowadays niggas can't take an ass whooping, so you get beat up or fighting and shit. They want to go and grab their shit and want to come back and retaliate. So again, like they clearly had a prior running where he knew this nigga hit me and I'm about to give him to him. Be careful who you put your hands on. Everybody ain't gonna be down and stand there and do the hand-to-hand combat. My opinion is my opinion. I stand on what I say. I'm all for the hand-to-hand combat. Everybody not going for it. You understand what I'm saying? And in a situation like this, I feel like you live in that life. You know who your ops are. You know what they're capable of and what they're willing to do. If you want to be first before it happened to you, there's nothing I can say about that. That's the life you chose to live. And that goes for the both of them. You understand? They both was out there wilding. You 19 years old, 18 years old, outside to having gunfights inside the after school program. You wilding. This one been in and out of jail for however long they said. Wilding. So y'all know y'all got some type of animosity or beef or whatever the case may, y'all got brewing or whatever the case may have you, and then you gonna go press him in front of his baby mother and hit him in front of his baby mother. Thing was a big no-no. So me personally, I don't think it's gonna be a self-defense claim. You got too much shit going. You got too much evidence stacked up against you. The footage don't show him hitting you. The footage don't show your life at threat. Again, I don't know if the mall footage is allow you to open carry. You're a felon carrying a firearm. It's too much shit against you to try to say self-defense. You're gonna do some time. So may he rest in peace, and I wish him the best luck going forward. At the end of the day, you committed a crime. Be prepared to do that time. All I can say for anybody out there watching this video, keep your hands to yourself and be careful you put your hands on, because at the end of the day, everybody ain't going for it. You understand what I'm saying? Certain environments and certain people and certain things may cause people to react differently. And unfortunately, this one to pull a gun and shoot at you, and of course your life. So again, may you rest in peace, and I wish him the best of luck. And that's that. That's the end of the video. Wish you like, comment, subscribe, and what you guys think in the comment section below. You guys watch this video. Until next time, I'll see y'all.